Hey everyone, it's your host Davia. Today I'm excited to introduce you to April Kelly, the founder of Tavi, a Greenville-based company changing the game in infant nutrition with allergen-conscious, culturally inclusive infant formulas and toddler drinks. Tavi took home the $30,000 Community Choice Award at the 2025 Good Soil Forum, showing that major innovation is happening right here in Eastern North Carolina. April, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
Of course, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
That is so special.
Yes.
Yes, and
is.
I know Bishop T.D. Jakes it founded the event, and Oprah Winfrey was the keynote speaker. Just tell us what that moment meant for you.
Oh my goodness, I'm reliving. I'm getting all the chills again. But it was a great moment for us because it was the people's vote. So this one was one that it really wasn't about me getting on stage and pitching and telling my own story, which I'm very much so used to doing. This one was about me reconnecting with our community and bringing our vision and our story back to life, and then getting their buy-in, so much so that it activates them into voting. And so there were about maybe 2,000 applicants nationwide. So yeah, this one was a big win for us for all of the above reasons.
That's incredible. So special.
Yeah.
So tell us what Tavi's mission is.
Yeah, so Tavi is all about trailblazing. We are an infant formula startup company, the first Black female founded in the country, and our goal is to really disrupt the industry that's been a little stagnant for decades now. And so our focus really is on making sure that the customer's voice is front and center, specifically the ones that are not often included in the conversation when it comes to infant nutrition. And so that looks like the underserved markets, the minority markets, and specifically families who are affected by food allergies. So essentially, in short, we help moms to introduce allergens early and often to de-risk the chances of the child developing allergies later in life.
Oh, that's great. Very important.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. And I know that you've shared that your own experience as a mom inspired Tavi, and that's actually the name of your youngest daughter, right? Your youngest child.
Yes.
So tell us about that connection.
Oh my God, here comes the flutters again. So it's really near and dear to my heart because she's 6 now.
Wow.
And so, but when she was a baby, we brought her home. And so everything started off great. And then I started to run into a lot of complications with nursing her because she had what's called a tongue tie, which essentially causes some complications with her latch. And so it felt like I was nursing a baby shark is what it felt like. So I was going through the pain, trying to, just muster it out. But eventually I noticed that I was also struggling with postpartum depression. So I felt like, I was kind of losing it here. My body was not producing in the way that I was used to it with my older 2 children who I breastfed successfully. And we started to run into some early bumps. And so at that point, we decided to switch her over to a soy-based formula because we were a vegan family at the time. So we switched her over and we thought, okay, we have another solution. It wasn't something that I was excited about, but at least we thought it would work, right? She ended up having a severe allergic reaction to that formula. And so that was really honestly the first time I thought about what exactly is in formula? Never had asked that question before. And so we started to really research all the ingredients that are in formula. And when we turned to the back of the label, we started to notice that it's a lot of 13-letter words that we have no clue what they are to begin with, right? Yeah. And then as we started to do more research, we saw that corn syrup is like the #1 ingredient in a lot of popular formulas. And so I really wasn't confident at that point in continuing to feed her, even the other alternatives that were on the market at the time. And so we just decided to take matters into our own hand and become our solution.
Wow, okay. Yep.